What?
It looks fun what you're doing.
It's really messy. So how's everyone doing? You guys ready to step back into the Miniverse with these Make It Mini makeup capsules? So if you missed it, I did do a video unboxing, I guess, the minis from the Ulta collaboration. So I'll link that for you if you are interested. These are obviously pre-made, but Miniverse has come out with, I think, actual makeup minis. So you make it and then you can use it, apparently. So that's what it says on the tin here. So I thought this would be another fun distraction for everyone. These are relatively new. And they do have, oops, cut this out. So yeah, so these are ingredients here. So there's the standard like talc, florflogapite, all that good stuff. Every time I say florflogapite, I feel like I'm Elle Woods in Legally Blonde.
Exactly. Because isn't it the first cardinal rule of perm maintenance that you're forbidden to wet your hair for at least 24 hours after getting a perm, at the risk of deactivating the ammonium thioglycolate?
And I did buy two, depending on how long this takes to put together. I might just do one assembly on camera. But we'll cross that road when we get to it. These are a slightly different shape, as you can see from these capsules, and they seem like, I don't know if it's just the ingredients or what, but these are a little bit difficult to get into, especially if you're trying not to ruin your nails. Okay. All right, so there is the capsule, like so, and these are meant to be, oh, this is so cute, okay. There is a little like shopping bag here with Wink and Blush and what looks like tissue paper. This instruction, so maybe this is an eyeshadow, is I think what we're doing here. It's a magazine, do you guys see that? Eyes edition, 100% pretty magazine, mini, goodies only for your eyes, vibrant hues, okay. And then this is another little shopping bag, like so. And then this is supposed to be a little like vanity stand, I think. So it's like incorporated into the packaging. That's why it's a little bit different. I don't know, like this maybe? It's not going to snap in. There's a little drawer. All right, let's see what the instructions say. Read me first. Okay, so for the actual assembly, all right, this is the English. Slide the shelf B, I think this is the shelf, into these slots. Is it just like that? Does it rest in? And then snap the base. So I think it was already kind of pre-assembled. It's just not snapping in very well. All right, there we go. Okay, so the drawer, does this snap or does it just kind of rest maybe? And then this just slides in, I guess. Okay, so I think it's more or less assembled. You just have to snap the base on, I think. Let's see, oh, there's beauty tips, that's hilarious. It says you have enough contents to make 2 tints of the lip stain lip oil nail polish. Just to give you an indication of what you might get, follow the fill lines indicated on the recipes to make the exact amount needed to fill the mini bottles. Clean the bowl, measuring cup, and mixing spoon with soap and water after each use. Refer to the magazine provided in your pack for instructions on making different tints. So lip oil, lip stain, eyeshadow, and nail polish. This is for ages 8+. And I think these are all the possible different things you could get. It looks like a few different lip stains, nail polishes, lip oils, and eyeshadow. And there's even like different components. 14 to make and collect. Okay, so it looks like we will definitely be doing eyeshadow, which is kind of exciting because that is, I'd say, my favorite category of makeup. So let's see if I can get these out without destroying the packaging. Okay, so we have 2 different little jars of pigment, I'm guessing. And so it's like a white pearl and like a pink pearl. Okay, it's kind of fun. So I guess this is the red eyeshadow, so that makes sense there. Okay, let's see what this is. Eyeshadow oil. Interesting. I wonder what this actually is. It doesn't say. It says made in China. So I guess I would have to, I'm just going to tear that off. I guess I would have to consult that other sheet that we got. Okay, so let's see what's in this little paper packet. Okay, so we have, I think this is a stamp, and it even has a little embossing. Can you see that? So your shadows can have that effect. Some kind of pipette, a spoon, and I think this is actually supposed to be like an applicator, a little brush. I don't know if it's supposed to be heart-shaped. Doesn't look like the little magazine is, so I think that's just not a very well-made brush. Okay, so let's pull these open. All right, so it looks like we get some kind of bowl, I guess, for mixing pigment, and the actual little component, which honestly, I think beyond the whole like making it yourself, I think just having this small component, is this like American Girl size makeup that you can actually use. Let's see. Okay. And it is, I think, a snap thick closure. Yep. So those are all the different little metal wells. I mean, it's not going to fly open, but it's not super easy to open either. Okay, so let's see how we do this. So we have 6 wells, and it looks like there are six shade variations. Okay, and it looks like maybe one is going to be the pure pink, maybe? So I think this is spoonfuls of the different pigment, is what I'm guessing. So you do 8 of the pure, like, pink shade. Okay, so now that the tape is off, I think what we want to do here, so let's open this one very carefully. And there's just a pure pigment in there. So I think we want 8 spoonfuls of this. Let me zoom in just a tad. Okay, I think I'm gonna keep it there just so everything kind of stays in focus, but I'm not sure how scooping these are supposed to be. Okay, this is 4, 5, that's a big one, 6, 7, 8. Nope, try not to make a mess here. Okay, so there's 8, and then I think we do this next. so take the pipette and, oh, did you see that go in? Okay, so there's that, and then 3 drops. All right, that'll kind of stand in there. And then we mix this together. I have to say, this is reminding me a lot of trying to fix broken makeup, repress it. I think that would honestly be a little bit easier. It looks like there's like a ball of okay, hopefully that is kind of mixed enough. So we do that, and then they have it going from deepest to lightest, I believe, so I think I just want to kind of get that in the well. I feel like this might be one of the harder minis. Seems like mixing nail polish or something might be easier, but what do I know? Okay, and then you take this and press down. Okay, so it does want you to clean out the bowl after every step. Ooh, oh no. I don't know if I'll bother to do that, to be honest. Okay, so I'm gonna, oops, don't want to spill that. So it's not quite full, to be honest. I might end up with like 6 pans of kind of the same shade. I'm not sure which way I pressed it either. All right, so that was interesting. I'm just going to take a little Q-tip, clean that off a little bit. Okay. I'm just going to move on. I think I might just take a paper towel and try and wipe off some of the excess oil so it's not too like sticky, I guess. All right, so next up we want to do 7 of these. I think that was close enough. And then I think 1 of the white. So I'm going to make sure this gets kind of blended together. And then another 3 drops of this stuff. Let me try to move it around a little bit. Okay. I don't know why they did it that way. I've never made cosmetics from scratch, but I think it would be easier for everyone if they just basically gave you all the powders and you just had to press them in rather than mixing. Because I think that is where it gets a little dicey. It's just a little bit more difficult. And I know I'm getting some in that other shade. Hopefully if I don't press it in, it'll just kind of fall off. All right, let's see how that does. Nope. The problem is, you really have to be careful how you kind of press down and then come up, because otherwise you just end up moving out. Need a very tiny, like, little bench scraper. So I'm trying to like press down enough so that it actually presses the eyeshadow, but oh, not in frame there, sorry. Yeah, all right, let's move on. Okay, so 6 of these now. I would say definitely do this on a surface you don't mind getting dirty. And 2 of the white. And they say this is 8+. I'd say if you are giving this to a child, make sure they're also doing it on a surface that you don't mind getting dirty, but I don't know, smaller fingers might actually have a little bit more control. I was just doing Legos with my niece over the weekend, and she just turned 6. And I have to say, she was better at applying some of those stickers than I was. Usually it takes me a couple of attempts. All right, so pressing down. Ooh, what happened there? I think I was just not quite centered enough. This is, what's that Indian festival, Holi, where they just have colored powders that go everywhere? I think I'm gonna be lucky at the end of this if there's actually pigment in each of these pans, and if there's any kind of gradient. Okay. So maybe it's better not to press too hard, or at least be very careful when you press. Okay, so we're getting a little bit lighter there. And we'll clean up at the end. All right, so we already have a good amount, and here I guess I'll go ahead and add a little bit more. I'm not sure how much like overage they gave us. All right, so 3. And then another. I think that was 3 drops. Might add just a little bit more. I do love it when brands put videos on their Instagrams or whatever where they show themselves making making products. It's kind of like that Food Network show, Unwrapped, I think it is. Do you guys remember that? It's interesting what ends up being more automated than you thought and what ends up being less. I'm gonna just try and wipe that off. So yeah, I think you really want to be careful. Yeah, this is, I think, by far the most frustrating part of this process. I have to say, to my credit, the pink shade I don't think is quite as vibrant as what they show in the package. So I think we're down to the next to last one here. So we want, I guess, an even mix. Okay. Oh, I didn't put the binder in, did I? I keep wondering if you just blow everything away. If Minnie will do a collaboration with Sephora, or if that would be kind of, I don't know, beneath Sephora's dignity. We have Sephora Kids now, so I mean, I don't know if they want to really market towards that demographic intentionally or not, but okay. Yeah, be really careful when you press down. I feel like I can get more in there. Okay, so final one here, and it says 3, and then this one is 5. I just keep thinking that if Teresa is dead, we're doing this. There's a certain thing she would call this, but I'm not going to say it. I'm trying to keep this family friendly. Okay. All right. So I think I might actually add a little bit more white because I want this final shade to be definitely lighter. I know I had a lot of kind of leftover product from previous shades. Oh, damn it. Yeah, maybe I'm pressing too hard. I probably am, but I don't know, want the powder to actually stick in there. Okay. So that is my quite messy little palette here. Little focus. Yeah, there's not as big a change as I would have thought. I don't know if that's just due to the shades not being distinct enough, or I just didn't, I guess, follow the instructions. I don't think I'll even be able to get my fingers in, honestly, to swatch this. Just wipe off this brush a little bit. So, let's see how well they do. All right. Oh, it's kind of a pretty shade, a little bit of glitter. Try and get this to focus. This, ooh, see, you can see that one, like the way it crumbles up, like it didn't, yeah, and shade-wise, that's not too far off. I mean, the idea of this is not really to be kind of usable, I guess, but Okay, there is definitely some kind of effect, ombre effect. Yeah, pretty pearl. And finally this one. Okay, so that is, how do I get this to focus? So hopefully that focuses enough so you can kind of see the different shades. I mean, they're not bad shadows, really. Maybe I'm just flattering myself because I made them. This is getting very messy. Okay, so that is where we ended up for this eyeshadow palette. Obviously, you know, there's a lot of excess product on my desk here. This looks like the palette that you would get that's already destroyed in the mail, or one that's been like severely used and abused. Many brands must have people that are just experts in putting these together. Oh, there's a little logo on the back there. That's cute. Yeah, people that are expert in doing these, but they hire them specifically to put these together. I wonder what their job title is. And then, of course, we have the very dirty case now. Okay, so I don't want to make this video, it says 100% pretty, it even has a little like UPC code on. I don't want to make this video overly long, so I'm not going to put together the other one, but I just want to show you, I guess, what I got. Knowing my luck, it'll be the same. And if you guys really want me to, I will do another one of these. All right, so this is what the other one looks like inside. So same little shelf. And, oh, we did get nail polish. Okay, good, it's a different one at least. Let's see, I'll just show you quickly. Teal nail polish, I'm guessing. Okay, so just to give you a little bit of an overview of what you get, nail polish base, and then two little jars maybe? Okay, so this has, okay, a little measuring cup, and I'm trying to avoid this mess, but I'm just unwrapping what's in here. Let's see. Okay, this is a nail polish base, so it looks white, I guess. Nail polish set. I guess this is like the outer packaging. Okay, so there's two mini bottles. The branding on these kind of reminds me of Koki. So that is the very small little brush there. And just for comparison, let me grab, I did this for my other video. This is what the fake mini looks like next to it. So this is an OPI polish, obviously, and that's just a fake one, but yeah, if you wanted a very, very small bottle for some reason, and you do get two of those. And then, what else do we have? Oh, okay, teal nail polish. It's interesting, I don't know why this is so much bigger than the base. Okay, and this one has another pipette, and actually two pipettes in this one. So, again, I'm not going to do it because I don't want to make this too long. So I guess you can make two different shades of polish. Okay, so I guess you basically mix the darker shade and the white to achieve the two different ones. Or maybe you just use white for one of the shades. Interesting, okay. So honestly, like I said, I think this is probably gonna be a little bit easier. I say that now without having done it, but you can see where we ended up here. So yeah, so let me know if you'd like me to do that on camera. I'd be happy to film another quick little video for that, but I'm gonna try and clean this up. Hope you guys enjoyed this little video. I can put my mini palette in the drawer, and I don't think these, oh, yep, they do fit. Or you can even fit, I guess, the bottles in there as well. Maybe. This doesn't like to snap in, but anyway. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. And hope you guys are all doing well. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.